Buc-ee's, a beloved and iconic convenience store chain, has made its mark. With its distinctive beaver mascot and reputation for offering travelers an extraordinary experience, this local Buc-ee location has quickly become a cherished landmark in the community. From its vast selection of snacks and beverages to its immaculate restrooms and Texas-sized shopping aisles, Buc-ee's is a testament to the Lone Star State's commitment to hospitality and convenience. In this exploration, we will delve into the fascinating world of Buc-ee's right here in our backyard, exploring its history, unique offerings, and the special place it holds in the hearts of locals and visitors alike. But before we dig, smash the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. To begin, it's essential to discuss the founder and longtime owner, Arch Applin III, who has remained the central figure associated with the company from its inception. His role and influence have been instrumental in shaping the company's identity and direction. Arch Applin III often spent extended periods at his grandparents' general store in Louisiana during childhood. Here, he actively engaged in various tasks and exhibited a remarkable enthusiasm for the store's day-to-day operations. Surprisingly, despite his father's ownership of a construction company, he decided to pursue a degree in construction sciences at Texas A&M University. Following a short period of employment with his father's company, Arch Applin III embarked on his entrepreneurial journey. In 1982, he took a significant step by acquiring a plot of land at a key intersection in Lake Jackson, Texas, for $52,000. The fact that Arch Applin III had only a portion of the $52,000 in his account at the time presented a problem. This forced him to obtain a bank loan to fulfill the necessary sum swiftly. He then built the first Buc-ee's, a petrol station and a convenience store, on the land he had just purchased. It's interesting to see how different this early Buc-ee's restaurant was compared to what we now recognize as the brand we know today. This brings me to the next factor, contributing to their potential for growth and expansion: their size. Buc-ee's came into being as a single establishment, which served the community for around 3 years. When the opportunity arose to expand and open a second location, Arch Applin collaborated with another local convenience store owner named Don Wasek. Their joint effort created a larger facility, twice the size of the original store. Notably, this new establishment had a kitchen where they crafted delicious sandwiches and baked various delectable donuts. This tactical growth and product improvement strategy became the foundation of their company's strategy for the following few decades. Their system revolved around opening larger than average convenience stores in strategically chosen locations. Ideally, they sought to establish larger than average convenience stores outside major cities, where real estate costs were more affordable than in urban areas. Their locations were strategically positioned along routes to and from major cities, capturing the flow of travelers commuting between these urban centers. In 2003, a significant development occurred when they established a store in Luling, Texas, situated along Interstate 10. This interstate highway connects San Antonio and Houston, making it a highly probable route for anyone traveling between the two cities. Just after 3 years, they doubled the size of the venue due to its incredible success. 3 years later, another expansion increased its size once more. This success demonstrated that launching Buc-ee's stores of such magnitude could be a winning formula. As the decade drew to a close, their new strategy revolved around opening huge locations. Anyone who has traveled across Texas will attest that visiting Buc-ee's is an experience you must encounter firsthand, and that's the undeniable truth. Every aspect of Buc-ee's exudes grandeur and produces a lasting impact, making you want to tell others about your experience there. When prominent individuals like Joe Rogan are impressed enough to recommend them to their millions of viewers, word-of-mouth advertising may be tremendously powerful. Another key factor contributing to their success and potential is their restroom facilities. I don't think any other company has attributed its success to their restroom facilities, at least not to the extent that Buc-ee's does. Buc-ee's is renowned for its exceptionally impressive bathrooms. They're expansive, well-maintained, elegant, and brightly lit. Whatever amenities you look for in a restroom, Buc-ee's likely has it covered. In fact, since their victory in a 2012 contest, they've been recognized as award-winning restrooms. As a standard practice, Buc-ee's officially prohibits 18-wheeler trucks, primarily because their facilities were designed with passenger cars in mind and allowing big rigs would just congest the space. Unofficially, there is speculation that this policy is also rooted in preserving their image of pristine cleanliness, as accommodating truckers might pose challenges in maintaining that reputation. When Arch Applin first decided to open a convenience shop, he focused on developing a location with wonderfully maintained restrooms as top priority. Consider this scenario. You're on a long journey and you need a bathroom stop. If you see a billboard saying that there's a Buc-ee's some 50 miles down the highway, you might be willing to pass up closer options and suffer until you get there because of how nice the bathrooms are. With many restroom facilities at your disposal, you can rest assured that your wait time will be minimal. Their commitment to uphold pristine restroom conditions and promote them prominently along the highways is evident. My last point on the list is the ownership's unwavering control over Buc-ee's. Surprisingly, Arch Applin and Don Wasek still hold a 50-50 ownership split of the business after all these years. Impressively, Buc-ee's has not taken any of these steps, nor do they intend to do so. In the words of Arch Applin, it grants us complete independence to pursue what we believe is the best course of action. They need that degree of autonomy because so much of their strategy is unusual, mainly because not everyone will agree with such bold concepts. Their primary funding source has traditionally, and will likely to continue, to come from mortgages. The journey has been gradual, seemingly accumulating debt, but they likely would have achieved a remarkable following with this approach. Whether this strategy has ultimately benefited or hindered the company is debatable, but it undeniably has allowed Buc-ee's to exist in its current distinctive form. Our list of factors could be predictors why Buc-ee's might soon expand throughout the nation and arrive somewhere close to you. There are many positive things to say about Buc-ee's. Therefore, negative comments are hard to find. It's important to remember, too, that it can be challenging to bring a concept that is well liked in one area to the rest of the nation. It's comparable to a talented amateur player succeeding in the more brutal professional basketball. Though it may be easy to predict Buc-ee's national expansion given its devoted fan base and stellar reputation, going from a cherished regional icon to a global phenomenon is not that simple. Without a doubt, Buc-ee's has raised the standards for convenience stores, and it would be wise to continue its upward trajectory. Do you have any previous Buc-ee's experience? Let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay updated with more insightful content.